What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be going over 5th generation aircraft, and you guys don't actually understand how close these aircraft are to coming to the game. Now, real quick, if we take a quick look at this leak list, I want to point out a couple things, and no, this leak list is probably very fake, but this is the first one that has the F-22 Raptor and other 5th generation stealth aircraft on it, and also has the F-117 as a event vehicle, which I will make a separate video on later. But I just want to point out, guys, that 5th generation aircraft like the F-22, the Su-57, the J-20, and especially the F-35, it's not that far away. We really are at the point of time where the game is going to get very advanced very quickly, and if added right, 5th gen aircraft are not going to actually change the game as much as people think. Now, let me rephrase that before there's a bunch of hate comments. Right now in top tier, it is whoever has the most Fox 3s and can sling them the farthest wins. That's all it really is. All that stealth aircraft allow you to do is do that on a stealth aspect with a reduced amount of Fox 3s. Let's example, the Raptor can carry 6 AIM-120s. The F-35, I believe, also carries 6 to 8, and that's without carrying anything on the wings. Is that a lot of air-to-air missiles? 6? Yeah, that's the same amount as the F-16C, but with planes coming to the game like the F-18 and the Su-27 that already carry an absurd amount of Fox 3s, the F-22, the Su-57, the F-35, those are all 5th gen aircraft that are going to come to the game lacking an absurd amount of missiles. Now, this does not mean just because they have a low amount of missiles they're not going to be game-changing. It's going to be. The most devastating part of 5th gen and stealth aircraft is going to be how are they going to contradict against 4th gen aircraft. How is a F-22 going to perform against an F-15C or a Su-33? How is that going? That's my biggest thing with 5th gen aircraft coming to the game, because 5th gen on 5th gen is actually going to be not that hard to balance. It can be as simple as, say, giving the American aircraft like the F-22 superior stealth, but giving the Su-57 the IR, anti-IR missile thing it has for rear aspect, making it, untouchable by IR missiles rear aspect wise. Give the Raptor a slight advantage in the BVR because it does have that advantage, and then every other nation getting an F-35, F-35 would be probably have the best radar in the game ever, unless we ever see things like the EA-18G Growler, but in terms of air-to-air, it would be the F-35, and maybe just give it the ability to see stealth aircraft better than the J-20 or the Su-57 or the F-22. And the reason, guys, why I say that 5th generation is probably just around the corner, meaning next year, probably next Christmas update, next December, that is when it makes the most sense to me, is because there's nothing else. There is a lack of a lot of aircraft for nations. Like this, the F-35 is going to come into the game and be a saving grace for a few nations. Now, I understand there's still options for a lot of nations, Eurofighters, Rafales, the F-2 for Japan is definitely one that we need to see, but the F-35 will allow a lot of nations to be more competitive in top tier, and I don't think it's going to actually be as game-shattering as everyone else has been saying. I think the big thing is, how is it going to compete with 4th gen aircraft? That is the big thing. If Gaijin can figure out how to make it where it's basically 5th gen versus 5th gen only, and stealth doesn't shatter the game, the only real broken thing will be ground RB with the F-35. That's the only thing that might be absolutely game breaking. I don't think, in my personal opinion, that the air-to-air is going to be absolutely broken with 5th gen aircraft. And the fact that it's now on the leak list means Gaijin probably is dev testing the F-22, which means we could very easily be within a year of getting 5th gen aircraft, which, like it or not, is one of the steps in the future of War Thunder. We will see 5th gen aircraft. It's going to happen. If you like it or not, I mean, it unfortunately is what it is. It's going to happen. The question is it coming next Christmas? Is it coming next December? It's not coming this year. We're not going to see 5th generation aircraft this year, guys. There's no chance. I think next year we will see, an event aircraft like the F-117, and then we will see the Eurofighter, the Rafale, the F-2. All these aircraft will probably come the major summer update of next year. And then December, we'll see the F-22, the F-35, the Su-57, the J-20. And that's what I think. I mean, and off the start of the thing, I'm not trying to get this video, a clickbaity video. I didn't use an F-22 in the title or thumbnail. I genuinely want to make this video to share my opinion. And my opinion is 5th gen is going to be coming very soon. Even if this leak list is fake, which it is probably to a very good degree, I do think there's truth to it. I do think we will see the F-35 and the F-22 and all these other 5th gen aircraft by the end of next year. I just don't see a world we don't. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are down below in the comments. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. It helps out the channel quite a bit. Everything helps, out quite a bit. Let me know, is the F-22 the most, superior aircraft? Can it be added in a way that isn't game breaking, and will we see it by the end of the year? Or is the Raptor something that's just never going to come? But let me know what your guys' thoughts are down below in the comments, and I will catch you guys in a future video.